joy. Going dumb and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print. That's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy.
I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. Young MISSIONARY. He's sharp like barbed wire. She stole.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Cowboys, sure-handed wide receiver. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders, and it comes
what
your
better
way
way
next.
to start? Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. He finds Slayton. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 42. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Christian Benford up to make that stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They go right back to Hall. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They motion the slot man right. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down. Back now, pressure on its way. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now, first round. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this to Slayton. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Stays in the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. On play action, here's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. First down, Stroud. Hitting Olave on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. This set of down starts with an option right. And he's brought down for a loss. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
The 47-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. To throw it on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up third down and 2.
Third down give to Hall. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. From the 17. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third and 5.
He's going to throw this one. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Commanders set to take over. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll go again with Davis. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All set up now for 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. That throw finds Okonkwo. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Stroud now. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Connects with Slayton. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stroud throwing here on first. And This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Stroud off the play fake. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Commanders going field goal here. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Slot receiver headed left. From the 48. Hauled in left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 7. Into the hands of Pitts. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They give to Hall now on the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They send a receiver in motion right. Here's 2nd and 11. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9. They'll throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He finds Slayton.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Davis gets it from the gun. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Back
7.
now, pressure on its way. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown! Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Now this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And coming off the end, and they pick him off again! Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action here. Cut out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
He was covered by Cameron Pinches.
Man in motion, headed right. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that grows the lead to 27.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. 3rd and long for him here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. They motion a receiver left. They'll throw on first. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
And 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They're throwing it. He'll get this complete to Pitts. A lot of mess on the move here. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders are ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Cowboys ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Slot man in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They start the half with a give to Hall. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Motioning him from the slot right. Here we go, 2nd and very long. And that's going to be knocked away. May have saved a completion there. And that brings us to the end of our 3rd quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So that brings up 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Commanders will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Stroud off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cowboys scoop it up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And like a swarm of hornets, the coverage has been everywhere this offense has tried to throw it. So many possessions lost to interceptions, as we're being reminded of right here.
Yeah, think about it from a pure mathematical perspective. That's as many as 24 to 20, even 32 points left on the table offensively. That's enough to win a brand new football game. Kept off the board by a secondary. You call them Hornets, I call them dancing like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
I love it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. Handoff here to Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. They'll come up 1st and 10. Brought in right side. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. On play action, here's Stroud. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They start the drive with Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. from the 37. It is caught left side. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Riley Moss with that tackle. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Stroud now on 3rd. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They're now set for 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Davis up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Stroud from the pistol. Into the hands of Olave.
Stroud's pass.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 12.
1st down, Stroud. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Davis takes it straight ahead. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Washington 1st down.
Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he drives this forward to the 6. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he sails that one over the end zone. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Rolling left, and they take this in for the score. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take 7 points off the deficit. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning in from the 16. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A give left side for Hall. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They go right back to Hall. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Hall. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
At the Commanders' 20-yard line.
Now looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4. Dallas touchdown! The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The offense getting set to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Back to throw. Stroud. Completed to Davis. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 39. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Here's Davis. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. And it'll be a gain of about 4, but doesn't shrink the mountain that they have to climb now on 3rd and long. Throwing is Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Looking to throw, Stroud. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. A handoff for Davis, running right. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Second and 4. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To the air, Stroud. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Cowboys about set to take over. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys moments away from a 2-0 start. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field.
It's 4th down.
Fair catch made here at the 30. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. Getting Olave on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Stroud now. He's on the move. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, Stroud. Gets this to Slayton. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they're stacked.